This is the STEM 20-liter Daypack from Wexley, and I have some thoughts after spending time with it. So in this video, I'll cover the good, the bad, who it's for, and how it offered something that probably 30 other bag companies failed to do. Wexley has an interesting reputation in the carry community. They've gotten labeled as a copycat, specifically with this stem looking similar to Able Carry's Daily Plus bag, while their larger bags kinda look like air. And while I can't deny the similarity in looks, function-wise, the stem is a completely different category. And here's some stats. The stem's a day pack, and so that's what I used it for, both for hiking, for work, and for the gym. 20 liters is a pretty good size, but this thing is a featherweight in its class at under 2 pounds. It's basically the same size as Able Carry's Daily Plus, but almost a pound lighter. Starting with the outside, I loved the color options, look, and straps, but the back panel could be better. Okay, so the color options in X-pac, this is what Wexley does better than any competitor, and it's remarkably simple. The stem does come in 2 nylon materials, which are both black, and X-pac, which comes in 8 colors. And I've personally reviewed like 30 plus bag companies that use X-pac material, and I'd say 90% of those only offer black with a olive green or coyote brown in some rare cases. And I get it from the company's perspective. Black is probably the least expensive color option to source, while also being the best selling color. But for us customers, it's just not fun. So I loved that Wexley offered so many colors. They have the fun base colors, as well as 2 black variants, one with gray on the inside and other with orange. And also 2 olive greens with different shades of orange X-pac on the inside. But my favorite colors are the camo version, specifically this black camo, and it's freaking sick. It looks super nice and almost doesn't feel like the crinkly X-pac, which is good. And I think overall it's just a great looking bag, thanks to the material, yes, but also the design. It's a very minimal outside with a tapered triangular shape. It has oversized black YKK zippers with an AquaGuard track, which made it a great day pack for weather and hiking. So I took it in the rain a bunch and it held up no problem. Moving to the back panel, there's both excellent and very mediocre parts. The shoulder straps were slightly too close together for my comfort, but the padding is top notch. Wexley does this pretty well. So here's a quick bag nerd segment that you can skip if you're not insane like me, but I've commonly used 4 types of strap cushion. There's one, the normal dense padding. It's most common because it's cheap, doesn't really squish down, it's not too comfortable. And you can see this on like REI's packs or Cotopaxi's new Alpas. Second is the air mesh, the one with the holes. So it's softer padding underneath that's light and it's found on air. Third is memory foam. It's heavier, denser, but it depresses and then it like keeps its shape. And Bellroy's newer bags have some of this. But my favorite is this 4th kind that Wexley uses. I'll call it like gel foam. So it's as soft as memory foam, but it returns quickly back to its original shape. It's just like bouncy, I guess is the best way to put it. It's squishy and super comfortable. So if you compare this pack with any 20-liter day pack on the market, the straps are definitely below average. I mean, even compared to Wexley's other packs like this Jacob pack, for example. It's a similar size at 22 liters as the stem, but the straps are just a little wider, a little more plushy. But if you compare the stem against only bags in the ultralight day pack category, then these straps are some of the best that you'll find, outside of Osprey. So it really depends on what you're going to use this pack for, but personally, I thought they were pretty good. There's a magnetic chest strap and a random zip pocket that was so small it could fit like chapstick or a contact case. Not even sure why this is here, but I guess it's not bad. And finally, the back panel, it should have been better. Again, if you're using this as a day pack, you're used to not having great padding, but this is just flat, dense, not really padded, there's no breathability. It wasn't uncomfortable, it was just kind of nothing. There's also 2 slip pockets on each side for a passport that overlap kind of like this, so they're actually pretty big. But I didn't use it for passports, and here's the thing. I don't recommend purposely modifying or destroying your bags, but I would rather have a luggage pass-through than 2 passport pockets. So what I did is I cut the pockets to use this space as a luggage pass-through, and I have no regrets. but also don't do it. I think Wexley needs to make a V2 version with a luggage pass-through and just with a better back panel, because otherwise this pack's solid. And moving to the inside of the pack, there's only 2 pockets. A sideways quick access pocket that I appreciated a lot more after using Able Carry's Daily Plus. So it's pretty large, it's about like 5 liters of volume, maybe more, and the ability to access this with the bag slung across my right shoulder on the go, it was super useful, especially in an airport or like on a hike. And the main area opens up 3/4 of the way, and again, simple layout with about 15-ish liters of space. Water bottle space here that fits a 27-ounce bottle. Mesh pouches, another zip pocket sleeve, and a microfiber 16-inch laptop. It's also worth noting that the bottom of the pack is padded. This is something kind of sneaky to look for because even expensive packs sometimes don't have it, much less day packs like this. And I liked the laptop sleeve. It's raised like 2 inches off the bottom for pretty good drop protection, but it's almost invisible when you don't use it. It kind of tucks away under this flap, which also stopped the laptop from falling out instead of using like a typical Velcro strap. And this layout works for me as a day pack. No unnecessary padding or pockets, which allowed the bag to stay well below 2 pounds. Yet, I think it still had enough organization and a surprisingly good laptop sleeve, given that it's a day pack. Okay, so final thoughts, and who is this STEM pack for? It bears resemblance to Able Carry's Daily Plus, but it couldn't function more differently. It's a featherweight 1 3/4 pound day pack at 20 liters that still had comfortable straps, an awesome laptop sleeve, and really nice styling. But the color options in X-pac are what sets it apart from anything on the market, and I think more companies need to copy them. However, in a version 2, Wexley should improve the back panel comfort, add a luggage pass-through, and widen the straps to improve upon one of the best looking day packs I've tried. Anyways, comment below if you want a response, let's talk, and subscribe for new videos on Sundays. Thanks!